Hey there everybody, Steve here with eXp Realty. Hope your Monday and week has started off well. I wanted to take these next couple of minutes and just address a question that has been popping up more and more recently as we make our way out of 2020 and into 2021. That question in specific being, where is the economy headed and what is going to happen with the housing market? A lot of people are under the impression that another housing market crash is inevitable. Now, granted, I'm not a fortune teller, but some of the things that I look into, read up on as a real estate professional makes me think otherwise, and here's why. So we first take a look at lender standards. Lender standards are far different than what they were back in 2007 and 2008. One of the dominant methods for approving somebody is what we refer back to as ninja loans. Not because they move stealthy in the night, but more so because lenders were approving people with no income, no jobs, and no assets, hence ninja loan. If you've bought a house recently or are currently looking into it, you will know that the standards and the things required to obtain a mortgage are far different than what they used to be. Directly tying into that is factor number 2, which is the forbearance programs that have been put in place from the government. Again, looking back at 2007, 2008, there was no type of assistance or helpfulness as far as evictions and people facing foreclosures. In essence, foreclosures go so much more deeper than that surface level. There's a lot of people today that are still having hardships due to the housing market crash in 2007 and 8. So to try to avoid that is essential. The next biggest thing is no matter what party you affiliate with as far as your political stance, whether you be red, blue, or if you join in with one of the third-party organizations, not any type of government agency wants to stack a housing market crash on top of a global pandemic and social unrest. I mean, let's face it, with everything that we got going on, a housing market crash is not something that the government is willing to take back on. The next biggest factor is the change in where people are looking for homes. So because people aren't bound to their city jobs and city type of living because of everything that's went on with the coronavirus pandemic, people are now being able to work remotely from anywhere they want. Their kids are even being able to go to school online, which is now giving people the ability to move to places where they've wanted to or not been able to do so before. We see this as rural communities becoming ever so popular as of late. People looking for land, people trying to get out of the city and find something that caters more to them versus, again, being bound to a specific occupation or job. And again, tying directly into that is because of everything that has been shut down, instead of people spending money out for entertainment, for dinner, people are now more so spending money on their homes and putting what extra money they do have into the spaces that they create for living. I mean, a lot of people have now incorporated, Zoom rooms in their house facilitated for either working or schooling, whatnot. So there's a lot more equity that people have, I feel like, in the homes today than, again, back in the 2007, 2008. But, I mean, time will tell for sure to see exactly where things go. But these factors are some of the reasons I'm led to believe that 2021 is going to be a great, prosperous year. So if you have any questions, if there's anything I can expand on with what I went over, feel free, comment, shoot me a message. I'd be happy to kind of go over this in a little bit more detail. Aside from that, as always, if there's anything I can assist with real estate related here in Central Florida, let me know. And until next time, we'll catch you guys on the next.